Right, YouTube, Shadow King Nazru, and welcome to my review of Dragon Ball Super, episode 131, also known as the, for the moment, last episode of Dragon Ball Super. So, we start off with Jiren confronting Android 17 and Frieza, and Frieza tries to start talking shit about Jiren, basically saying he's tired out, and he doesn't sense Jiren's overwhelming power and presence, which seems that he's been mentally and physically worn down during his fight with Goku, especially with him challenging his philosophy of trust no one, you can only trust in your own strength. So now he thinks that with all these disadvantages that Frieza can take on Jiren, and Jiren just tries to call bullshit on that. And then so Jiren continues to fight Frieza and Android 17. And surprisingly enough, they do seem to hold their own. Frieza then continues to talk more smack about him, but it ultimately backfires with Jiren stepping on Golden Frieza's tail and just walloping him with several punches. Oh, then nobody's ever tried that. I bet Frieza's regretting now that he's ever been born with a tail. It's just been a huge disadvantage towards him during this whole tournament. I mean, first with Dispo, and now Jiren. Wait, is Turbo taking advantage of Frieza's tail? I don't know. Then again, also Goku's also taking advantage of Frieza's tail a couple of times back in the Frieza saga, but yeah. But before Jiren can finally rid us of Frieza, Android 17 tries to intervene and prepares to shoot a Key Blast and Jiren before Jiren can counter, he forms a barrier and causes the blast, and Android 17 gets away, and this does so much damage to Jiren that he starts coughing up a large amount of spit. Though, of course, if Japanese standards were different, I mean, back to where it used to be, he'd be coughing up blood. And this is where Frieza starts getting cocky again and prepares to fire a Death Beam. But he takes so much time that Toppo starts giving his friendship speech to pep up Jiren. All while pissing off Frieza because he's just so sick of Mr. Justice and all of his heroic speeches. But this does pep up Jiren, and he's filled with his terrifying aura and swipes away Frieza and Android 17, and they're forced to create a barrier to not be consumed by it. But it's not enough. It's not enough for them to be able to protect themselves from it, and they're almost consumed. But my boy Goku managed to save their asses. And together they're able to dispel the aura. And they finally start working together to take on Jiren. Form these different many combos against him and just ganging up on him with Jiren struggling to fend them off. And we get to Goku giving Frieza a little bit of a boost assist, and Frieza pulls off the Nova Strike attack to plunge Jiren out of the ring. I don't think he would have self-sacrificed himself. He probably would have just pulled out at the last second until it was assured that Jiren would fall from the ring. But Jiren saves himself and tosses him and Frieza to a pile of the rubble of the arena and proceeds to smack him down. And then Goku comes in and saves the day, and ultimately it leads to Goku in Super Saiyan form and Frieza decking Jiren out, and all three of them fall out of the ring. So the winner of the Tournament of Power by staying in the ring is Android 17. Go figure. Toriyama. I thought I had you figured out, but even to this day, it still surprised me. So, yep. With Jiren gone, Universe 11 is erased, but before that, the Pride Troopers tell him that they're proud of him. Even Vermouth said he did good, and Goku says that he really enjoyed the match and he wants to fight Jiren again, which surprises Jiren and puts a smile on his face. We got some really good character development for Jiren. And especially since he's gotten this character development, yes, this has been a character arc, people. All the Jiren haters can no longer say that he's worse than Broly, because Jiren actually became a three-dimensional character with a personality, backstory, a character flaw, and he finally overcame it through his experiences. Which is something Broly does not have. He's just a one-dimensional idiot. But back to the tournament. Now that Android 17 won the tournament for Universe 7, the Zenos in the Grand Prix summon up Super Shenron, and ask Android 17 what his wish is. Now, a lot of people were expecting that he was going to wish for a bow, which is something that Bulma could have easily supplied him. So he looks at Goku and wishes all the universes back. So yep, all the universes are back. Universe 6, Universe 2, Universe 3, Universe 4, Universe 10. Did I say Universe 10? Whatever. And Universe 9, yes. The universe with the losers, the ineffectual but nice god of destruction, and the Supreme Kai douchebag Ro. God, we're gonna see more of him again, aren't we? And the Omni Kings congratulate Android 17 for making a selfless wish, and said that they knew that someone good-hearted would make a selfless wish, because if they didn't, they were just going to destroy the remaining universes. For that. So yeah, all the people thinking that the Omni King was selfish and callous. Yeah, it turns out he's a lot. There's a lot more to him than meets the eye. And then everybody starts celebrating, and Frieza makes the demand that now that he can't use the Super Dragon Balls to bring himself back to life or to hold dominion over the gods, he just wants to go back to hell because he's sick of all this happy ending crap. But Whis steps in and uses his staff to bring Frieza back to life. Because Whis can do that, because why the hell not? He can have babies be born without doing the C-section surgery. He can reverse time for about 3 minutes, and he can bring back people to the dead. Is there anything this guy cannot do? And they brought back Frieza. And Frieza just admitted that he's not changing his ways. So any atrocities brought about through the universe are going to be Beerus and Whis' fault. Our heroes, our gods, everybody. But that was pretty much it. Goku promises the Omni Kings that they're going to meet each other, and they head back to Earth to celebrate, with Frieza going back to the farther reaches of the universe with the remnants of what's left of his Frieza Force to take over the universe. Once again, people, our gods. But we end off with an epilogue with Goku and Vegeta training in Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, and Vegeta wants to know if Goku can use Ultra Instinct, and Goku says he doesn't know how to tap into it. It was just something he does literally instinctually. So it's pretty much like he's okay to do that if he's severely injured or near death. And Vegeta says that, well, that gives me a chance to surpass you. So yes, people, you were wrong about Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolution. Yeah, that's what the form is called. Surpassing Goku's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan with Kaioken times 20. They're even on equal footing. And Goku and Vegeta's promise that they're going to continue training because they're Saiyans and they have no limits. And they end off with the poses that they had in the Saiyan saga and being in this pretty much in the same wasteland. Nice callback. Oh no, this was a. I'm gonna have to say this episode was kind of mediocre. I mean, the episode, I did like the good themes to it. I did like Jiren's character development. I like that he's finally learned how to trust people, and that there's the promise of him meeting Goku back. I also did like that the universe returned, even though that was a very predictable ending. But predictable doesn't mean that it's bad. Even though we had to bring back Ro. Plus, there's also the vagueness of Android 17's wish, so he might not have just brought back all the universes that were in the tournament, but also the ones that were deleted by Zeno's years ago, which might be 13 through 18. The negatives, the episode just felt really rushed. Some things could have been done to give more time to breathe. I also didn't like that they brought back Frieza. I would have liked it better if it either Frieza ran out of time out of using his golden form so much, or if it was revealed that Goku tricked Frieza into working for him because, they can't. Frieza was already brought back with the Earth Dragon Ball, so he can't be brought back twice. So. Oh no. It was pretty much a mixed bag, but it could have been far worse. And all in all, I did say I did like the Tournament of Power saga on the whole. It did have some flaws, but all in all, I would recommend the saga. So, that's all we have for Dragon Ball Super. But don't worry, there's plenty of stuff to cover on my channel, and we'll be looking forward to some of those things. I'll catch you guys later.